This is what I do generally before I fly every time. The first thing I'll check is the weather conditions. I use UAV forecast pretty much because it'll show winds at higher altitude. Ground level, we're looking good, but you want to check it at least the height you're planning on flying. I rarely go above 150, but things happen, so let's check it at 250. The wind speed increases and the gusts really increase, so you need to watch out for that. But it still looks okay. The next thing I would check is this. B4IFLY. This app is authorized by the FAA. It will tell you if you're legal to fly at your current location and show you what's going on in the area. I'm in Central Florida, Oakland, Florida to be exact. I'm good to go. Nothing going on for quite a ways around me, so I'm good. According to your profile, you're in Concord, North Carolina, and as long as you are inside or close to around the black dot, you should be okay according to the FAA. Now, if there are any local restrictions, no drone zones, no RC aircraft, no fly zone type things, you cannot take off, land, or operate the controls from there. But if you do take off and land and operate the controls from an area that is not posted, as in public property or someone's private property with permission from them, or your property, you can pretty much fly anywhere that's not restricted, doesn't have a circle around it, even if it's posted. Because, as has been said, the FAA is the only entity authorized to control airspace. You want to look around. If there are any colored circles near where you are, you can click into them, hit the View Details button, and it'll show you what steps you need to take to be able to legally fly there, if you can legally fly there. Now the DJI Fly app itself. On the first main screen, go to the recommended zone. It should show where you're at, but if it doesn't, as I'm not in Beijing, search for your location. Zoom in. Some stuff pops up. Colored circles and such. You can click in those circles again to see what the restrictions are and how you can get authorization if you legally can. But if you're not in or around any of those areas, you shouldn't have to worry about it. But the local regulations still apply, in that if it's a no-fly zone, a no-drone zone, a no-RC zone, anything of that nature, it just means you cannot take off, land, or operate the controls from that location. If you're taking off from an area that is not posted as such or regulated as such by local authorities, you can fly over whatever you need to, as long as that's not restricted by the FAA. And that includes private property, public parks, whatever. Just don't be a jerk. Don't be looking in people's windows. Don't be flying low looking into privacy fence areas, that kind of stuff. Although I understand the temptation of that one, I'm not going to do it. Just generally, like someone said in a previous post, don't be a jerk. Stay under 400 feet. Keep it within visual line of sight at all times, and you should be okay. If you have any more questions, just PM me at RC Groups or post a comment here. Any corrections especially, because I don't want to do this in the wrong way.